Hey, I'm recording right now. This is a live YouTube video that I'm gonna just save just in case, like sometime in the future, I wanna write down the things I say or some shit like that. First of all, I wanna say, or I wanna, what do you call it? What's it called? I'm gonna say a story. I'm gonna tell a story. Hopefully it makes sense. It has a beginning, a middle, an end. It has a main character. There's a story with like little plot twists, or something like throw you off guard, like what's gonna happen. Also, there's a background to the guy. It's gonna be a guy because I'm a guy. How am I gonna write as a girl if I'm not a girl? Anyway, so it's gonna start off with the background of this guy, like who is he, like what does he do, what's his story like, that's his background. Alright. So after that, you find out who this guy is, like his age, like what he does, you find out everything about him. And then it takes you in the first step of many to reach the final story or the ending of the story. And then step one is going to be something involving everybody that's important in his life. Like boom, 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 everybody. And then it's going to take you to point two right away. Like it's going to say, literally in writing, it's going to be like, in blank's life, there are this many people, and it's going to give you a number. Like you said it, like boom. And then you're going to write down the names like that. And it's like, and then number one, this person is this years old. This is a story, and how this person relate to the main character. Dropping butt out here. Alright, so step two is gonna be like what the story is. Like so far the story's been about this guy, and it tells you about his like circle, like his top 10 or some shit. And what happens, like, it takes you step two, like every story has to have a problem. Remember that, like every story has to have a problem. Like so step two, introduction to first problem. So it's gonna say like his problem is blank. He got this problem because blank. He will resolve this problem blank. And that's how he ended his problem. That's how it's gonna end. Step two, step three. Step three is gonna be what's it called? The story's gonna have three problems. So step two is problem one, step four, problem two, step six, problem three, and step three in between two. Every step in between the story steps or the problems are gonna have a transaction step, which is like just a transaction. Like transaction just happens, it's like it's leading up to the event. It's building itself up there. Like that's a transaction. Like transaction is what happens between action one and action two. Like that's a transaction. So step three, transaction, and then step four, problem number two, which may not even be a problem. It should be more like situation or big deal, or like like subtitle. Some shit like subtitle. It should be something like subtitle or main point of topic or something. So far, I've thought about this guy's name, and his name's gonna be Ricky Valentin, or Ricky Valentin Lopez. Lopez. Hernandez. Ricky Valentin Hernandez. Lopez. Laps. So far, just Ricky Hernandez. His age is mentioned throughout various points of interest within the story. There's times where you include flashbacks where he remembers the past, or predictions where he might predict the future, things like that. But his name for sure is Ricky Valentin. Ricky Valentine. And his age varies between the story. It could be young, could be present, past, or future. It's either one of the three. I don't actually know if it mentions his exact age at the present time, but you can tell he's a certain age, because he might say every now and then, like, his age varies, Maybe young, maybe old, it just varies. And what else? Solution. He becomes rich. Like, just, he gets all the money in the world. Like, he becomes like the king of the world, and like he controls everything. Like, everything's bought. He bought everything. He just had money. Like, why? I don't know. You gotta find out. But there's 3 problems. There's I don't know how many steps I haven't said, but I've mentioned 2, 4, and 6. So just to start off, I'll be like, I don't know if you're taking notes. But I previously mentioned that there's a step 2, 4, and 6. And so we have this guy, Ricky Valentine, and his story so happens to include such various events that may change the nature of, like, happiness to sorrow, sadness. Like, it goes from you witness his you witness his ups and downs, and you find out how his life turns out to be so successful, and how he got all the money in the world and just bought everything. And then he dies. And that's where his story ends.